Dobby Gaffer, and today we're having a bit of a free day. We've got no training on, although I have just come back from the chairman's office and he's really not happy about our Champions League exit. Now, I did try to explain to him about the 1.6 million and also I'd lost two of my best players, but he wasn't really listening. While I was there, I asked him for more wages for a director of football, because I'm thinking about a new director of football. That went down like a lead balloon, as did asking him for, you know, bigger staff numbers, a few more coaches, etc. Again, he wasn't listening. Come in. Oh, there's three of you. It must be serious. Come and have a sit down. Okay, what can I do for you? You're not happy about the Champions League exit? Oh, you're blaming me? Okay then. Well, what would you like me to do about it? You want me to look in a different direction and play a different formation? Okay, well, I'll see what I can do. Well, I can see two of you smiling, so I've obviously pleased two of you. Jean-Marc, you're obviously still not happy. No, so you're still... Oh, okay then, so I've not appeased you. Right. And you're going to stay grumpy for the next few weeks? Well, okay then. Well, let me do a little bit of head scratching and I'll see you boys on the training pitch. Okay, you know, sometimes... It'd be easier herding sheep than managing football players. Well, that was a few weeks ago. I've done a lot of head scratching, come up with a new formation that everybody seems happy with. I mean, let's face it, we can't have grumpy players, can we? Because how much do they earn a week? They're never happy, are they? Even Jean-Marc Cavalan, my superstar striker, he was grumpy for a few weeks. He was true to his word. But even he seems to have come round now. And I think he's my friend again. So let's have a look at the new tactic, shall we? So it's not hugely revolutionary. I've done away with my wingers now. I had done away with one. Well, when I say I'd done away with it, I actually didn't have anybody to play on the left-hand side. But I've done away with the right-hand side as well now. And this is the formation that we're playing. So basically, as you can see there, it's working quite well. So the middle of the park now, we've got Perone as a defensive midfield player. We've got two Mazzalas, who are the two Spanish lads on loan to us. We have Mbaye in the middle, who is still only a young kid, but his distribution and his playmaking skills are kind of second to none. He's going to be a superstar. So I'm giving him the game time, hoping that this 5-star potential really comes to the fore. So he's playing that deep line playmaker role. We've got Vincent just in front of them. And Cavalan is happy again. And he's playing up front and scoring a few goals. So we're playing a balanced mentality. I'm keeping the passing directness really short. So we're trying to keep it really tight, playing to feet. Tempo is, well, middle for diddle, if you will. And we're working the ball into the box, playing for set pieces. Transitionally, I'm still rolling the ball out to the back four. I always like to play that way. I don't like the ball over the top because it generally tends to just come straight back at you. So this way, at least, hopefully, as long as we're playing that short passing game, we can actually keep possession and build from the back. We're on distribute quickly and we're countering and counter pressing. And out of possession, we're playing a higher defensive line and we're pressing high up the field as well. We're on triggering the press a little bit more often, and I've also got the instruction to stay on feet as well. I don't want people throwing themselves in at tackles and getting themselves sent off or even yellow cards. We are still getting a few because I have got an instruction for quite a few of them to mark a lot tighter. But at least, hopefully, with that instruction on, stay on feet, they're not going to throw themselves into tackles and get themselves sent off. And it does seem to be working. To be honest, we have played a lot of football since the PSG game. I've been trying to get this new tactic to bed in. It seems to be working okay at the moment. Unfortunately, the lad I brought in on the right wing, Cisse, he's not really getting much game time now. Sek is not getting an awful lot of game time. But they can both play that attacking midfielder role. So if we do need a little bit of rotation, we have got those players there. So let's have a look at the schedule and see what we've been up to. So I'm not going to go through all these results individually. As you can see, we have played a lot of football. That was the PSG game up there. And we now at the last game we played off camera was the ASSE game at home. We beat them 2-1 in the league. Little bit of a close game, that one. As, to be fair, one or two of them have been a little bit close. When I first brought the tactic in, we played Marseille, beat them 1-0. We played Brest, beat them 1-0. But then we played our second game in the Europa League, and Hapoel Beersheva, we beat them 4-0. So a nice little win there in the Europa League. Nearly said Champions League then. Nearly made a mistake. Then we had a bit of a weird result against Nice, 1-1. Few friendlies. As you can see down there, we're doing okay. Europa League again, we played Derry City, beat them 4-0. So the tactic does seem to be working quite nicely. I mean, ignore the Newcastle result. Newcastle are tipped to win the cup itself. So, I mean, you know, we're not really going to beat Newcastle at this stage. But yeah, ignore that one. We had a little bit of a Europe. I did it again. Champions League. Got Champions League on the brain. We'll be in it next season. Mark my words. Yes, we did have a bit of a Europa League hangover for the next game. Reims 3-3. Very tight game. Couple of friendlies in there. And like I say, the last game off camera, we beat ASSE 2-1. And we're now into the two games that we're going to watch today. So we've got Malmo away in the Europa League, not the Champions League, the Europa League. And we've also got a league game away at Montpellier. Let's have a quick look at the league and see how we're doing. So at the moment, we've got a very familiar looking top of the table now. PSG had it was a tiny little blip for PSG, but they're back up there now. We've all played 13 games. They've got 35 points. We're in second place with 30 points. Rennes are now in third place with 27. And weirdly, Monaco are actually in fourth now. At the moment, the tables have been turned and we've kind of taken Monaco's place. And Monaco are 4 points behind us. Let's hope we can keep that going and try and keep that automatic Champions League position for ourselves. A little bit of sad news. Fylde, who were doing okay in the Championship. They've been holding their own. But I don't think they built on the success. I don't think they brought the signings in. They've actually sacked their manager and they're actually in the relegation area at the moment, which is quite sad. But SC CAMBUUR are doing okay. They're third in the division, so they're still holding on to their wonder kids and building on that. So that's very, very nice to see. Anyway, let's see if I've remembered how to work a camera and all this technical stuff that's in front of me. And let's go and watch a game, shall we? Europa League again. We'll see you in the dugout. Well, welcome to Malmo here in Sweden. And the team today is Royal in goal. Back four of Cabal, Argiolas, Diogo and Metler. In the middle, we've got Arabola, Mabey and Armand, with Perron sat just behind them. Vincent is just behind Cavalan up top. And the game gets underway and we get highlights straight from the kickoff. I never know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I always say that. If we keep possession and have a shot on goal, it's a good thing. If we give possession away and they score, it's a bad thing. But we have put a nice ball forward there for Arbeloa. He's in the penalty area. I think he actually fell over there, so we're not going to claim a penalty for that one. But we have given the ball away in midfield. Are we going to win that ball back? Great tackle there, but unfortunately we don't come away with the ball. So this is the fifth game now in the Europa League. Up to now, we've won 3 and lost 1. Cavalan is through here, and he scores an absolute stormer there. Hits the underside of the bar and bounces down over the line importantly. But what a cracking goal from Cavalan. He really has got over his grumpiness, and he's putting everything into the team now. When he was having his grumpy spell, I thought I'll go in and offer him a new contract because he's no buyout clause. I think he's worth up to about 45 million at the moment, but he's a top player. He's now a full French international but he wasn't having any. He just kept coming back saying, "Boss, still grumpy. Don't speak to me. Don't even offer me a new contract." But I may well do that now. I may go in and offer him a new contract because obviously he's he's a big star player for us. I mean, there are downsides to offering new contracts because, you know, he could want like double his money and he might not agree with the buyout clause, and then I'm kind of tied into paying him a lot more money and not really getting out of it what I want, which is a big buyout clause. Because let's face it, if he slides that ball across now, he's too late with that. Because let's face it, I mean, if we sold Catalan today, it would wipe out our deficit in the bank overnight. It would just be gone. You know, if we got 40, 45, 50 million for him, and it would give us a surplus in there. I don't want to do that, but at the end of the day, if it comes to the point, and just tip round the post, if it comes to the point of he wants to go and big, you know, like Real Madrid's are coming in for him, then there's not a lot I can do. But I do want to make sure that we're getting the maximum amount of money. Anyway, I need to stop waffling and concentrate on this game because we are winning 1-0, but there's only 10 minutes being played. So we're back on the 27th minute now, and we're back with a highlight for us. Nice little triangles there in midfield. A lovely shot there from Catalan that gets tipped over the bar. He's definitely looking for his second goal of the game, and he's actually taking the corner now. Near post corner. Doesn't meet ahead, which is generally the case for us. And Bailly, an absolutely a blistering shot, but goes well over the bar. And we're very, very much on top in this game. But I have seen games this season like this where we've been so much on top in a game and only come away with a 1-1. Anyway, Armand with the ball, and Bailly puts it through with Vincent. Vincent's going to slide that across. No, he's not. He's lost control of the ball. Can we pick this ball up? Because Malmo are going to come out of the shells at some point in this game. And potentially, when they do that, they may well, even against the run of play, they may well stick the ball in the back of the net. And very, very nearly there. I think I am. I'm going to step it up a little bit to positive. So let's try and just put a little bit more pressure on them. Metler on that right hand side wins the ball. He needs to slide that in. Vincent! And Vincent, unfortunately, can't beat the keeper with that one. One-on-one with the keeper. He should have put that past the keeper and not fired it at him. But we are still well on top in this game. Cabal now. And Bailly in midfield, the playmaker. Metler on that right-hand side. He just needs to slide that through. And the keeper's having an absolutely storming game. So he's pushed that one over the bar as well. We get another corner. Catalan again with the corner. I have actually taken him off corner duties and put somebody else on there, but it keeps reverting and he keeps taking the corners, which I don't really want him doing. Another free kick there, and the keeper picks the ball out of the air again. I'm getting a little bit worried with this game now because I've seen too many games like this where you squander half a dozen chances and the next thing you know, you've dropped points and lost or drawn a game. But that is picked out nicely. Perrone actually loses the ball. No, he's picked it up again. Another one of these ping pong things. Can we? We can. Cavallard. No, sorry. Calm down. Flag's up. When the linesman's flag goes up, it's always offside. So that one's going to get disallowed. Yep, we're back to 1-0 again. And unfortunately, Cavallard, he's trying his hardest. But yes, he was a fair way offside. So we're bobbing on to half-time now. Half-time comes. We're going to give the lads a real good pat on the back. Delight with your performance so far. Keep it up. Let's move into the second half. We're now on a positive mentality. We've got Vincent there slinging the ball into the box. And that comes straight back out to us. Perrone back to Vincent again, who gives the ball away. Unless we score another goal here, I can see exactly where this game is going. I'm really fearful of the fact that we're having all of these chances and just not putting them away, and now we've hit the post. And one of these breakaways is gonna end in a goal, and we're either gonna draw or lose this game. We've had so much of the game. Now then, Malmo with a corner. Roriel picks the ball out the air. Argiolus out to Arabola. Made a couple of changes. Menino has come on at right back and brought Vlasic on as the attacking midfielder. Just pushed him a little bit further forward. We need to try and make some more use of these chances that we're creating. A second goal would kill Malmo off, I feel. But at the moment, we're just not getting it. So we're back into the game again. 60 minutes on the clock. Again, it's been all us. Vlasic, ball in there. Vlasic is now on the pitch. He's taking the corners. Can we win that ball? We can. Menino there doing some nice work down this right-hand side. Just come on. Fresh legs. Vlasic. Nice ball out to Menino. What's Menino going to do with this? Lovely little dink over there. And Arbeloa just stands and gives the ball away, which is very, very odd. So here we go again. So Malmo, are Malmo going to make the best of one of these chances? That they've not had that many, but again, like I say, very, very worried about this. And there we go. Malmo have had absolutely nil of the game, and they've scored, and it's 1-1, and it's exactly what I was fearful of. We don't want to see that again. That was disgraceful. I mean, if we just pause in the game here, I don't know how this works. I don't know how the AI works in Football Manager. 27 shots, 11 on target, an XG of 3.25. And we've only scored 1 goal. Malmo, 4 shots, 3 on target, an XG of 0.70. And they're actually drawing the game, believe it or not. Okay, another little change. I've put my wing backs on attacking now. We do need to nick a win out of this game. We need the 3 points. So a point here is no good to us at all. After the Newcastle loss, we really need to get 3 points out of these games. We've been so much on top in this game. I knew it would happen. I've played Football Manager a long time now. I knew it would happen. But sometimes the AI will not let you score. It will not let you win. But we're going to do our best. So we've got wing backs on attacking, and Carvalho has come on up front. So we've got a twin strike force now. We've taken the DM off. Let's go for this game. We've got about, half an hour of the game left. So we've just gone attacking now. We're absolutely piling the pressure on. Well, this game is ticking by now. We're doing absolutely... That ball, is it going to do? No. Of course, again, it doesn't go in the back of the net. And we could even lose this game. The way the AI plays in Football Manager, we could even lose this game. Okay, so we do have possession of the ball, but that's taken off him there. Well, I thought that might have been a penalty then, but not. Arbeloa. Arbeloa again to Cavalan. He's going to switch that ball through to Carvalho. What a strike! The referee's having a rummage though. Referee, you've lost your whistle. You don't need to rummage, it's gone. Oh my word, it's been disallowed. Oh, so the AI in the game then is really... Oh, it's arm hairs. You're having a laugh. Oh, we're going to the last 10 minutes. So we are going to throw points away in this game now. It's looking very much like that's on the cards. Another corner that goes nowhere. We're going to try and send it back in, but the AI today is just not going to let us score. We've been all over them. I mean, this game should have been over by half time. It should have been 5-6-0, and we should have been... I mean, look at this. I mean, what is that all about? We've been so good in this game. We've been so on it in this game. This is just... This is unfair, this. Armand, the ball forward. Carvalho down this right-hand side. Can we actually get this ball in the net? We can't, Cavalan! But the referee's at it again. Referee, how many times? Stop rummaging. Do not give this offside. Do not give it offside. It's awarded. At last, some justice in the game. Carvalho, beautiful ball, working with his strike partner. And I'm not sure how that wasn't called offside, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, they're going to show the lines here. Ooh, very, very clever. That just kept himself on. Okay, before we kick off again, doing my usual trick. I dropped everything down now. Short, time wasting the lot. Let's even, we'll drop down to defensive even. Let's just try and hold on to this lead. Because in many ways, this is an absolute joke. We should no way be holding on to a lead in this game. We just shouldn't. We should have won this game 5 or 6-0. Now Carvalho's through, can he? Oh, what a lovely finish from Carvalho. He's come on, he's changed the game. What a brilliant, I'm patting myself on the back. What a brilliant substitution that was. Carvalho's come on, he's made a goal, he's scored a goal. This was a class finish, this. Absolutely class finish. What a lovely ball, by the way, through for him. And he just dinks the ball over the keeper. We're 3-1 ahead. This should have been, in the 30th minute, this should have been 3-1 or 3-0 even. And we're now coasting towards the end of the game. It's a little bit close, that, wasn't it? A little bit close. But in the end, the AI said, no, we've put you through enough misery today. We're going to let you win this game. But it looks like Malmo have got maybe one last attack in them. But Rory will pick something out of the air quite comfortably. Let's face it, Malmo are no AS Monaco, are they? I don't think they're going to score 2 goals in the 4 minutes that are added on. But a nice punt forward there. Carvalho, all he needs to do is slide that across the box now. Just slide it across. No, not to a blue shirt, to a red shirt. He had so many chances there to just touch that ball across. Offside there, referee. And unfortunately goes outside. Right, we don't need any more highlights now. No more highlights, and no more highlights than we're getting. That's absolutely brilliant. 3-1. Well done, lads. Great win for us. And we beat the AI. Never mind, Malmo. We beat the AI. And if we just have a quick look there now at the league table. So 5 games played, we're on 12 points. We're hovering around that 8th position, which we need to get through to the final stages. So we do need to keep winning games. And, you know, AI willing, we probably will do. Although we have got Sevilla, the last game of the campaign. But anyway, let's not talk about that. We're moving on now to the league, back to the league again, and we're going to go to Montpellier, and we've got an away game there. So none of these away games are easy games, but the way that we're playing at the moment, with all of these shots and creativity and you know, shots on target, we're actually looking like a really good unit at the moment. So anyway, we'll see you in the dugout for the Montpellier game. See you shortly. Well, welcome to this really important game. Rennes have already played today. They've won. They've taken over that second spot. We need to get 3 points. We need to keep that second spot for ourselves. So the team we're going to try and do that with is Rory in goal, back 4 of Heskey, Gattini, Magabain and Menino. Perone is the defensive midfielder. We've got 3 across the middle, Arbeloa, Vincent and Armand. Vlasic is the attacking midfielder and Carvalho is the striker. You'll probably notice made a lot of changes today, a lot of tired legs after the European game. And the game kicks off. Can we keep this good form going? More importantly, will the AI let us score a goal? We should be beating Montpellier. There's no dispute about that. So we've got Menino coming down that right hand side. Vincent goes over in the box. And the referee is actually going over to have a look at the little box. See if he can make his mind up about whether that was a penalty or not. Looked like a penalty to me, but you never know. And he's taking his time over it. And his decision is a penalty. But of course, we do need to score it. We've actually been okay in penalties in open games recently. The penalty shootout, obviously, that we were recently involved in was dire. But Carvalho does put us 1-0 ahead. And that was a nice left-footed strike right into the bottom corner. Very, very nice. So 1-0 up in this game. And we're doing okay at the moment. Don't expect us to tear up any trees today. Okay, back with the action again, and we have a highlight. Menino to Vincent. Vincent over the top. That's kind of to nobody. which is a very familiar ball in Football Manager. Can we pick that ball up? Can somebody get the foot on the ball? Yes, they can. Heskey. Very poor control there from their right winger. But we do pick the ball up. Vincent, nice little ball in there to Carvalho. Is he going to stick that over the top? He had the opportunity then to feed one of the strikers and he didn't take it. So we're just trying to draw Montpellier out. Ball through there, and they have this time found Carvalho, and that bounces off the top of the bar and it stays at 1-0. We have a corner. Corner, Vlasic obviously on the pitch. He will take the corners today. So Vlasic again with the corner, comes in. Still not finding. That was very, very low, wasn't it? It didn't really find the head of anybody. But we are slightly on top at the moment. I'm in XG of 1.42, so we're doing okay. Bobbing on to half time. Got 4 players there on green stats, which is nice to see. Montpellier with the throw. And we pick the ball up from the throw. He's going to have a shot, and that just goes over the top. So we're going to give him a nice little pat on the back, and we're going to go into the second half. I think we're going to make some substitutions very, very soon now, because we still have some quite tired legs on the pitch. We do need a little bit of a rest. But Montpellier with a corner, swinging the ball in. Roriel picks out of the air. It's always nice to see your keeper coming for those balls and being really confident. So he's rolling that ball out to Magabane. Armand back to Menino. We're doing our usual, trying to draw them out. Ball over the top. Carvalho, can he get through? Yes, he can. Sticks the ball in the back of the net for 2-0, and that is a really, really nicely taken second goal, and a lovely ball, by the way, over the top for him. I mean, this was a lovely ball from Vincent, just over the top. Carvalho. I mean, that's what a playmaker's there for, isn't he? To pick those balls out. But it's all about the striker's run as well. Very nicely taken goal. 2-0 up. And I think it's about time to make a few substitutions. 3 subs then, all across the middle. Argiolas, Mbaye and Saul have come on for the 3 players who are playing in midfield. And we're back with the action. 70 minutes on the clock. We should be coasting to a 2-0 win here. I don't think Montpellier, certainly not Monaco, are they? So I can't see them scoring 2 goals in time added on. But you never know. And the ball is through there. Roriel picks that up. Very bad control from their centre forward. And Roriel gratefully accepts that ball rolling into his arms. Roriel, nice ball out there to Gattini. We're going to do our usual stuff here. Try and draw them out a little bit. But our DLP is very, very good at just picking that ball out for the striker to run onto. You can see our striker there. He's just making those little runs. Carvalho is through again, and unfortunately that dink. He made 2 or 3 moves there. He was bursting to get through, and the one time that they did find him, he puts the chance over the top. And that's a corner that actually finds the head of an RCLENS player. Put the flags out, but the ball went over the top. So 3 minutes of time added on, and that is a nice 2-0 win away at Montpellier. A game that we needed to win to reclaim that second spot. So they're all going to get a nice pat on the back. I'm going to just say, well done lads, good win. I'm not going to say comprehensive or anything like that. Let's not get them too big-headed. And we have a look at the league there. So we have actually played a game more than PSG now. Although we're not really looking up, I don't think. There's no point in looking up because PSG will run away with the league again. But the important thing is we've regained second spot. Goal difference. The AI really isn't letting us score that many goals at the moment. So it's not surprising. Rennes are scoring a lot of goals. They've got a goal difference of 19. But we have a 3-point lead on them, and we're in second place after 14 games. And a nice little episode, if I say so myself. You probably noticed I've had a lot of digs at the AI on Football Manager today. There's a reason for that, and what I've deduced from recent games is that when I'm playing the likes of Newcastle or PSG, they are allowed to score goals. I'm not allowed to score any. They're allowed to score goals. And I'm sure the AI is saying, right, PSG, Newcastle, much better than RCLENS, so we'll let them score 2 or 3 every time they attack. Slick, 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 back of the net. What I've noticed is that when we are the better team in a game, clearly the better team, clearly got the better stats, star rating and everything, we're not allowed to score the goals. We will hit the bar, we'll hit the post, row Z, goals disallowed, miss penalties. So the AI, I don't know. I mean, you can see where I'm coming from, can't you? You know, it's very, very frustrating. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, please give me a like. If you're new around here, subscribe, all of that malarkey. Spread the word and you know, give me a little bit of a shout out because I'm trying to grow the channel. And, you know, I think it is a decent watch. You know, I have a little chuckle myself when I'm watching them back. I suppose you shouldn't laugh at yourself really, but you know what. Anyway, if you like your Football Manager played the Gobby Gaffer way, then why not come back? Because, as usual, the next episode is just around the corner. And we've got more Europa League. I nearly said Champions League again then. I've got Champions League on the brain. We will be back in the Champions League, believe me. What I was going to say is we've got more Europa League games to play, and can we keep hold of this second spot in this league and gain automatic promotion to the Champions League stage for next season, where you'll have to come back and watch the next episode. We'll definitely see you there.